Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his good friend and one of the amigos from the three amigos, Dion from Dion Talk. How you doing, sir?
Howdy, I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to this video and ready for round 3.
So this one's going to be interesting because we're going to pick on our friend, our fellow amigo. Matt, the Lumberjack Landlords, had an amazing couple of year run. His portfolio, I think when we were first talking, was right around 60. It's now over 100. He's raised an amazing amount of dry powder and it's not done, but that son of a gun is still working. What the hell? What is going on? What do you think?
Not only working, but working in a pretty high demand industry.
Yeah, he's a VP of something. Yeah, crazy.
Which is one of the hardest things to do is to manage people. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of challenging watching Matt because he does talk about how long he's been doing this and how it's kind of hockey sticked towards the end. I mean, he is seeing exponential growth in the last couple of years.
Absolutely. So
the motivation to go to work has been consistent income to help to invest, which now is technically pretty much irrelevant to the way he's running his portfolio.
Yeah. I mean, he used it to get a couple of refi loans last year. I'm sure it was helpful because they were residential. But at this point, he's doing portfolios and non-QMs. Doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter.
Right. And the one thing that we have is 45, 6, 15.
Yes.
He wants to retire at least one day younger than when you retired.
Correct.
And that comes up in January.
Wow. So 7 months.
So I'm wondering if people could come up in the comments below with some good reasons why Matt might want to retire before January. That just beating Mike isn't the right motivation sometimes, I think.
Yeah, Matt, you're a little too fixated on that date. Don't just beat me by a day. Lap me, brother. Come on. Let's be done.
I understand where if you're in a position like mine, where I actually really enjoy my job, I get to go and play in a semi like it's a go-kart. I had Cody and Christian came over the other day to do a video, and then we put Christian in a simulator, watched him crash a bunch of semis. It's another YouTube channel, Cody and Christian Multifamily. So pretty good information there. Super young, super highly motivated guys.
Nice.
But I like my job. I can tell that Matt,
little tired, a little long in the tooth.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's funny. I've seen him evolve. Right. So first time I spoke with him, I'm like, clearly this guy gets it. We're going to do some more. We've done conversations almost every week since then. But yeah, we're both in similar industries, right? Sales, technology, sales, leadership. It's a 90-day sprint. And every 90 days you start at zero and you got to sprint again and again. And you have to raise a team and you have to deal with products and you have to deal with customer service. And it's both repetitive, mind numbing, and super stressful. It eats you from the inside. And I think he's really close to breaking. And again, I was right there, right? I know exactly where he's at. I was 45. I had just crushed another year. I had just taken my third product from 0 to 100 million. I'm feeling good, ready to go after it. Every year I get a new patch, new territory, new team, new stuff. Didn't like what I got. The guy that I was reporting to didn't like me. It was going to be hell for both of us. And I never went back. It was over. We parted ways. They don't like me. I don't like them. Fine. And it just happened. Right? I didn't plan for that. And then I was left in a lurch. I was depressed for the first time after I left this high demanding job. I don't want that for Matt. I want him to see what he's creating. And I guess he does have one advantage, right? Because he's a self-manager. So I'm sure an easy option for him would be to spin up a property management company, manage his and others. That's a hard job, man. Yeah.
I've got some friends who've talked about, aggregating our properties together, making a property management thing, but I enjoy managing my own. I would not want to manage someone else's. So he might do that. So let this be the video that helps push Matt over the edge. And you've said it before in a previous video where we were talking about you every day being Saturday, and you said that Matt and I are one bad day away from making that change. And I don't know that he needs the bad day. I think he's getting closer and closer every day to just picking a date.
No, it really, again, I think it will be one. It'll be something that he and I have experienced hundreds of times in this high stress job, but it will be the last time he wants to feel it. So whether it's a bad day or it's like for him, it might be a product management, or it might be a senior leader of his company making just another stupid decision that he knows he's going to have to pay for in 90 days when customers yell and scream. He's like, I'm out. I'm done. And the moment his brain goes there, because I remember I didn't even sit down in the meeting where I left my job. I stood up the whole time because I knew it was going that direction. It was a moment of fear, shock. Like, is this it? Am I done? I'm not supposed to be done. I've been telling myself 50 for 20 years. And then I went, you haven't needed money for a while. Time to tell him to F off. Let's go. And then I texted Olivia back to my desk. I picked up 2 or 3 family photos and walked out. It'll happen. It'll be one stupid thing that never would have bothered him before, but it will bother him there. And he'll make the mental shift and he'll never go back.
The way we understand stress changes in ways we don't expect.
Yes.
For a lot of people that are watching, before you're financially free, when you and I had to work to pay a bill, like if you didn't get the paycheck, you weren't going to have the money, paycheck to paycheck.
Absolutely.
What is it? You said in your update, 64% of people live paycheck to paycheck. When that stress goes away, work becomes a lot more interesting. Because now we know we have a job because we want it, not because we need it. Mm-hmm. When Matt makes that decision, because he's there, he's definitely financially free. Oh, he's been there for a while, right?
He's probably lapped it. Yeah.
Right. At some point, he's going to realize the stress of the job and how it impacts him and how he could not have that.
Yeah. It's, as somebody who, something I had to dump, which was unhealthy, but I didn't know it till after. I was my job. My self-worth, my ego was all wrapped up in being the top 10% of my field, maybe the top 5. Was that good, had done something that very few people had ever done and was rewarded for it. And then you leave that and you're not that anymore. You're just some schmuck at 45 who doesn't have to go to work. It hurt for a while. It hurt. And that's one thing I'm hopefully Matt takes for me is he gets to be more prepared for what's coming.
I actually think I just thought of the perfect reason for Matt to retire.
Okay.
He then gets to pick on me for being the only 3 amigos still working.
That is it.
That's the motivation.
Retire today, buddy, so we could pick on Dion until he is out.
Exactly.
Love that. That is the perfect. He's going to hear this at the end and go. He's going to give us notice on Monday. He's going to give it tomorrow. Dion, how can people find you?
Right here on YouTube, Dion Talk Financial Freedom, or at Commercial Driver School in Lakewood, Washington, because I still work.
Awesome. And what is the website?
cdstruckschool.com.
And I just saw that Walmart's going to pay $105,000 starting salary for truckers.
Yeah, we got the report too because they hire our graduates, and their starting wage for entry-level positions is 110.
Oh, 110.
It's crazy. Yeah, they were 70
figure truck drivers.
They were 70 until 2018. In 2019, they went to 90, and now their entry-level wage is 110. And they don't get graduates. That's a low-paying job compared to what's out there. We have companies that start at 135 for just recent grads. It's a 4-week course. It's definitely
wait.
I'll send you a link.
So you probably have to be 18, I'm guessing.
Have to be 18. Well, so you have to be 18 to work in your state.
Correct.
If you want to do long haul, which pays way less, you have to be 21.
Okay, so 18 for in-state. Mm-hmm. 4-week course, which I have to pay for. What are they, like 10 grand or something?
5. In Florida, there are some $8,000 ones. I don't know why. It's just more expensive here. But in Washington, there are 63 CDL schools. All of them are around 5 grand.
So 5 grand. I walk out in a month making $110 to $130.
Yeah, it's crazy. Our instructors don't make that. So our instructors train people, because then we'd have to charge 10 grand for the license. We'd have less students. But we help people get jobs, and they walk out the door making more than our staff do. That's why I don't want to quit. I literally watched somebody walk in the door on unemployment. They're possibly losing their house. Their spouse is upset. 4 weeks later, they're making more money than our staff, and their whole life gets put right back on the tracks. And then I make YouTube content showing people how within 5 years of taking that job, you're not going to need it.
I have no words. With that, we're done.